Hello everybody, my name is Olivia Gudaniec.
Hi, I'm Elvis Stojko. I am a skater, an actor, a singer, a performer, a husband, and someone who just loves life. If you're panicking, you know that moment where you've all
been there.
Holy crap, and it's in the moment you panic, breathe. Block out the detail and the freak. Just take a second, and it feels like an eternity.
Always.
It always feels like an eternity. So take the moment.
Collect.
And just breathe. Breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth, and then don't hold it. Because what happens is, everyone does it, is we hold breath, and without breath, there's no life. So in the moment, it's like, really in music, it's the pause between the notes when the person playing is taking the breath. Or in a moment in a scene, I just had this discussion with my acting teacher, Louis Beaumander. It's actually just taking the breath in between the conversation. And it changes, the pauses change, and it adds life to it. So the breath is the life. It's taking the thought of when you're taking in a thought on what I'm gonna say, or the pauses between the notes. But if you're holding your breath, there's no life. Your brain, you start to panic, and the body doesn't feel comfortable. And it takes time to perfect that.
And it shows too, right?
Absolutely. My first few interviews, you're a deer caught in the headlights because you're not taking the breath. So the biggest thing you can do is just remember to breathe. If you can do that, that's what, and I still got to do it sometimes. Like, it's just every once in a while I get caught up with something and I'll be like, oh, I'm not breathing. Oh, jeez. And then I breathe, and all of a sudden my brain starts to work properly again, because then you're in the flow. So if anything, and I've been working on it in martial arts, especially with breathing. And I'll catch myself once in a while. I'll get too caught up with the detail. I get too many details, and I'll be like, oh yeah, okay. Get back to you gotta take a breath, and then I'll let it go. That's a huge one. Just in case, that's like my go-to thing. If everything is going to crap, and I'm like, breathe.
At least I'll look cool for a second. So just think about it more in a positive way. Like, whether you're in an audition, anywhere you are, people want you to succeed. No one's out there being like, I want him to fall. Well, maybe there are, but I don't personally think there are people that want to bring you down. Okay, maybe that's...
There are.
Yeah.
I'm going to say that because here's the thing.
Never mind.
Here's the thing.
Tumbling and falling.
It's okay. It's okay, because we want to look at the positive in everything, right?
Yes, exactly.
And it's great to look in the good in always the good in other people, but you got to realize the other people that are focused on the external, so they're focused on, I want to, if they don't want you to do well so that they can look better, it's really, it's a view on them. It's their own demons attacking them. So it really doesn't matter. Who cares what they think? If they're happy you fell, no big deal. You're on your own path. They're on their own path, and they're obviously holding themselves up for something they got to figure out, because they're worried about something. That's a demon that's there. So that's why I don't think about other people. That's a big one. Focus on yourself. If you are happy and in bliss in what you're doing, when you breathe, when you live the moment, whatever you're doing, okay, you will find your answers and your truth. And you may give up some things that you thought you wanted. And it's okay. Don't think that, oh my gosh, I was on the wrong path and now I've wasted all this time. No, no, no. You haven't wasted time. You never wasted anything. You just learned what you didn't want. And unless you went through that process,
you wouldn't know.
You wouldn't know. So there's always, like, you know, I started getting into acting late, in more in my 40s, pushing it, and I was like, oh, that's kind of late. And I'm like, not really. I'm supposed to do it now. That's what I'm supposed to do. So
it's your time.
It's my time.
Well, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you guys for watching. Please share this video with your friends if you learned something new.
And yeah, just go after your truth. Find out what you really want. Only you can figure that out. Ask questions. Ask yourself those questions. Talk to people. Their reflection for you. No one can answer it except for you. Only you can make that decision. Take the time to spend time with what you really, really want. Put yourself first, and don't feel guilty. Get rid of guilt. That's a useless thing. Guilt is useless. Okay, we all feel it for some reason. It's there. Get rid of it. It is the most useless thing that we have. It's an emotion and a feeling that's so negative. Just get rid of it and leave it out there. Leave the guilt. Just focus on you. And people can say, oh, you're self-centered. And no, I'm focused on me. I can't help anyone else. I can't show that unless I'm myself completely. And I was gonna tell Olivia, we're gonna finish this up because her getting cold makes me feel cold, and I told her to wear her jacket, but she wanted to look beautiful, and she's looking beautiful and all that great stuff, and I'm just wearing my sweater. And, yeah, we need to finish this because she's gonna freeze.
Thanks, guys. See you next week.
Hi, I'm Elvis. You can follow me on Instagram, on Twitter. I have a Facebook fan page that my wife looks after as well. My website, elvisstojko.ca and .net. I believe .org is there too. So you can follow me all over the place to follow what I'm doing through skating, through acting. If I get back into the racing, that's there too, but what I have going on in my life. So stay tuned, and there's lots of stuff coming up.